Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Salesforce contact from Flodesk subscriber. So I am an online coaching class runner and I'm managing all the students who are enrolled in my courses with the help of Flodesk. That is an amazing email marketing application. So basically, I'm sending emails to all the students related to the course such as syllabus, subject, etc. Now, I want to further nurture these students with the help of CRM which I'm using as Salesforce. So I want that as soon as a new subscriber will be added in my Flodesk, I want to add that same subscriber as a contact in Salesforce. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between Flodesk and Salesforce, and that we are going to do without the requirement of any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how we can automatically create Salesforce contacts for a new Flodesk subscriber. So let's say I manage an online coaching class where I regularly send out valuable content, webinars and course updates related to the course through Flodesk to my subscribers. Okay, so I'm using Flodesk as an email marketing through which I'm sending the informative emails with the help of campaigns to all my subscribers, to all my students who are subscribed in the coaching class. So I want that as soon as a new person is signed up for my newsletter or download free resources, they are added to my Flodesk email list, for which I have created a form and I've attached it on my website. So when the person is going to sign up using this particular form, the person will be added in Flodesk as a subscriber. Okay. Now my objective is to track and nurture these leads further. So therefore I want to add these leads as a contacts in my Salesforce account, which is a CRM which I'm using for my business to follow up the process. So here I'm going to create an automation for this entire process in such a way that whenever a new subscriber joins my Flodesk list, their details are instantly added as a contact in Salesforce as well. So I will be able to nurture my leads further effectively and automatically. The students who are signed up for my course, who are signed up for the newsletters and are added in my email list in Flodesk, that same student will also be added in my Salesforce account. Okay. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, definitely we have to set up the connection between Flodesk and Salesforce. And because they are not natively connected, so we are going to use Pabbly Connect to connect both of them. As you know, Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our repetitive tasks by setting up connections between our work applications without any coding and programming skills. So here, let's get started quickly. We are currently on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are already an existing user, you just have to click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it is going to take just 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you will be receiving 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I am going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And over here, you can see it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, you will be able to find all your workflows which you have created. And you can also create different folders on the same dashboard to save your workflow separately and accordingly. Now, to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that. And here a dialog box is appear. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Create Salesforce contact for Flodesk subscriber. After giving the name to my workflow, here I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So you can see we have list of folders over here. Among these folders, I'm going to select automations for lead management as my specific folder in which I want to save this workflow, and I will click on create. Now, as we have done that, the workflow will get saved in the folder which we have selected. And a new screen is open in front of us which contains two extremely important windows. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Let's suppose here my objective is that as soon as a new subscriber will be added by opt-in form submission in my Flodesk account, then automatically that person should be added as a contact in my Salesforce CRM as well. Okay, so I'm going to take Flodesk in my trigger and Salesforce in action. But when we are going to set up the connection between these applications, we can clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the new subscriber is added in Flodesk, then only that subscriber will be added in Salesforce, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating this workflow step by step to create our automation. For starting the workflow, first of all, we have to go towards our trigger step and we have to select our trigger application. That will be Flodesk. So let's select that. As you know, Flodesk is an amazing email marketing with the help of which I am managing all the email updates to all my students who are enrolled in my courses related to the course, the syllabus, the PDFs and all. Okay. So with the help of Flodesk campaigns, I am sending them emails. Now here I have selected the trigger application. So we also have to select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is an event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger, or basically it is going to start. You can see we have a list of events over here. Subscriber created, subscriber added to a segment and subscriber unsubscribed. So on the happening of whichever event you want to capture the response, you have to select that, because our objective is that whenever a new subscriber will be created, then we want to capture the response of that subscriber inside Pabbly Connect. Therefore, subscriber created will be our trigger event over here. As we have done that, now we have to set up the connection between Flodesk and Pabbly Connect. So I'm already logged in towards my Flodesk account, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on connect to build this connection, and over here we have two options: add new connection or select existing connection. So I'm going to go with add new connection to build a new connection with my Flodesk account. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now as we have done that, here we have to click on connect with Flodesk. And over here we have the login credentials. We'll click on continue. And as we have done that, Pabbly Connect is requesting permission to access your Flodesk account. So we will click on allow, as our data is 100% safe with Pabbly. As we have done that, the authorization has become successful and the connection between Flodesk and Pabbly Connect is also successfully made. Now we'll have to move forward. We have to enter a webhook name over here and we have to click on save and send test request button to capture the new response. Webhook name, that means for whichever reason you are creating up this connection, you can give the name according to that for your webhook. For example, it is given, you can use work as a webhook name, because I want that whenever a new subscriber will be added in my Flodesk account, then I want to capture the response. So new subscriber will be my webhook name over here. Then now we are going to click on save and send test request button, and as we have done that, it is showing waiting for response. This means that now we have to do a test submission by creating a new subscriber by submitting this particular sign up form so that the response could be captured. And how we are going to do that? For that, as you know, we have already set up the connection between Flodesk and Pabbly Connect. So the form which we have created is also connected with Pabbly Connect. So whenever this form will be submitted by a new subscriber, by a new lead, the response will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So here, in order to capture the response, I'm going to do a test submission by entering some dummy details in this particular form. So let's start with the name. Let's say the first name of the lead is new23, and let's say the last name of this lead is lead. Okay. Now I'm going to enter a random email address, new23@pabblytudes.com. Then I'm going to enter a random phone number. All right. We'll click on sign up. And as we have done that, here the form is submitted. So this means that the subscriber in Flodesk is created. Now I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect, and over here you can see that as soon as we have submitted the form, the response is already captured. In this response, here we have the webhook ID, the webhook through which we have set up this connection. Okay, here we have the subscriber status, that is active. Over here we have the source of the subscriber, through which source we have received this subscriber. We have received this subscriber through opt-in form submission. Then over here we have the segment name, connect integration, segment ID. Over here we have the first name and the last name of the lead. Here we have the subscriber ID. Here we have the email address of that same subscriber, the phone number, and the date and time at which the subscriber is created. So this means that our connection between Flodesk and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. Now, before moving forward, here I'm going to take you towards Flodesk, and we'll go towards the audience section to check whether the subscriber is created successfully. And yes, here we can see that the subscriber is added. Now we'll move forward, and our objective is to add this subscriber as a contact in Salesforce CRM. So for that, we'll have to move forward towards our action step, and we have to select our action application as Salesforce. So let's quickly select that. And now here we have to select the action event which we want to perform. Here we have multiple events, as you can see, because my objective is to create a contact. So I'm going to go with selecting create contact as my action event. Then we have to set up the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. So you can see I'm already logged in towards my Salesforce account. And here I'm going to click on connect to build this connection. Again, we have two options. So I'm going to go with add new connection. And here we'll click on connect with Salesforce. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Salesforce account, and our data is 100% safe with Pabbly. So let's click on allow. And as we have done that, the authorization has become successful and the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect is successfully made. Now we have to move forward towards entering the details in these fields to create a contact. So we have to enter the details one by one. Let's start with the last name. And over here you can see in our earlier response, we have received all the details of the subscriber to whom we want to add as a contact in Salesforce. So instead of entering the details manually over here, we will simply map the data one by one over here. Now, what is mapping? Mapping is inserting data from previous step. As you can see, this is my previous step. Here are all the details. We have to enter the last name in this field and which is given over here. So let's select that and it is mapped over here. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So now whenever a new subscriber will be added in Flodesk through opt-in form submission, automatically all the details which we are going to map in these fields are going to replace with the new details of that new subscriber. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process. Then we will map the first name. So here we have the first name. If you have received the address, you can enter the address also, but I have not received it. So I'm going to ignore this field for now. I have also not received the city and the country. So I will ignore these fields as well. Okay. Now directly I will move towards the mobile number which I have received. So I will map that. Then here we have the email of that subscriber. We will map that as well. If you want to enter a particular title to the subscriber, the department, you can also enter these details. Now here we have the lead source. So if you want to provide a lead source to your lead through which you have received this lead, you can also enter it over here. I'm going to keep it web. Then we have the description. If you want to provide a particular description to your lead, I'm going to give the description as online digital marketing course. So here I have given the description for the particular course for which I am creating and adding this subscriber for digital marketing course. Okay. And because I have entered this description manually, it has become static and now it is not going to replace. Now whenever a new Flodesk subscriber will be added through the opt-in form which I have created for my online course, automatically that subscriber will be created as a contact in Salesforce for this particular digital marketing course, and the description, because I have entered it, we will be able to segment this particular subscriber. Okay. Then we'll click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, the response is received. So here we have the contact ID and the status of the subscriber is success. So now I'm going to take you towards Salesforce to check whether the subscriber is added or not. We'll go towards the contact section over here. And you can see that yes, the subscriber is added. When I'm going to open the subscriber, we have all the details which we have entered, the phone number, the email address, and all other details. Here we have the description as well. This means that the connection between Flodesk and Salesforce is absolutely successful. Now, whenever a new subscriber will be added in Flodesk, automatically that subscriber will be added in our CRM account, that is Salesforce. Here I have just taken the example of Flodesk and subscriber, but in a similar manner, you can connect any email marketing and CRM application which you are using. Okay, so I hope this automation is clear to you. Once we have set up this connection, now I'm going to check this workflow once again. I will go back towards the opt-in form and I'm going to submit another form to check whether automatically on the submission of the form, the subscriber is added as a contact in Salesforce or not. So here I have opened the subscriber form once again, and now I'm going to enter some dummy details. Let's say this time the name, the first name of this lead is smart89 and the last name is lead. Let's say the email is smartlead89@pabblytudes.com, and here I'm going to enter a random phone number. Okay, I will click on sign up, and as we have done that, now I'm going to take you towards Salesforce. We'll go towards the contact section once again, and I will refresh this page. And you can see that yes, a new contact is added over here with the name as Smart89 Lead. Here we have all the details, the email, the phone number, and the description as well. And because we have entered the description manually in the workflow, it has not changed, you can see. In this way, the automation works and it is successful. So now I hope this video is helpful for you and the automation is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.